Welcome back to the Patreon show, baby. If you're new here, I'm Barbie, and if you're a return subscriber, I love you for the support always. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Barbie and also stream my music on all platforms. YO Favorite Sissy. New music coming soon. Love you. Mwah. Since it's been a while, I decided that I would start my return back to YouTube with a story time for you guys, okay? And this story is going to be about the time where I stood up to the bully. Clock that T, bitch, catch it. I know it might be hard to believe, like, you bully, like, and yes, if you are being constantly harassed for any reason, every day, you know, when you go to school or out in public to the park with your friends or any social events, then that is bullying. And when you grow up, you know, a member of the LGBTQIA+, it's always gonna be, and, you know, shit like that. So, yeah, bullying. This story takes place in 8th grade. It's 2010, Memorial Middle School. Now, I'm new at this school, and I told my mama that I was going to be on my best behavior on, you know, my good side, you know, or on her good side, rather, because school was never really my thing. I was always popping it, talking shit, talking bad, you know, half-ass do my word, focus all the way over here. I'm supposed to be here, and, you know, other things like that. But I told my girl, I'm going to turn over a new leaf and I'm going to be my best self here. And I actually was. 8th grade was my best academic year. But it's always that one heckler, you know, no matter where you go, that's, you know, trying to fuck with you. And this person for me at this school, his name was Blue. Because Blue was black as shit. Like, just black. He was almost blue. So we'll call him Blue. And he had two friends that would always just, you know, poke. And one day I decided, bitch, I'm over it. I done had it. Okay? But we ain't gonna jump here. I'm gonna, you know, take y'all through there and let y'all get a full grasp. Because Blue and his friends end up jumping your girl. That's some crazy ass shit, right? Anywho, I'm at a new school. I don't know nobody. And I'm just like focused here, like good grades, on time to class, yada yada yada. Do my big one, not too much, just trying to be under the radar. And I don't really have no friends, so it's not really that hard, but it's the fact that, you know, he got sugar in his tank. We just don't like that. The kids at school gonna always clank your teeth. Every chance they get, they gonna let you have it. So you can't really be too under the radar when you got that type of target on your back. So every day with this boy Blue, it would be something. Something I did would just bother him. And I'm not no person that's like, I ain't gonna back down. Put it like that. Like, I ain't gonna back down. Now, this boy, let me back up a little bit, give you like a little description of Blue. He is, like I say, so black, he blue. Buff with a bald head in 8th grade. So of course, I'm like, just a little intimidated, because why do you have a bald head in 8th grade? Maybe I'm just kind of like thrown off by that always. And you just like, you know, big and strong. He just always got something to say to me. It'd just be like, I mean, if you want to do it, we could do it. Like, hey, whatever, because like I said, I'm not going to back down. So he just always, his favorite thing would be like, shut up. And it'd be like, no, I'm not going to shut up. Like, why can't you, like, I don't exist as I like, you don't exist type shit. It would always just be something. He just, oh, like, you this, you that, just whatever. Every day. And I had 3 class periods with this person. Me and Blue and his crew had 3 class periods together. 3rd period, we had Avid, which is like a college readiness class, with Miss Rio. Now, she kind of was, she didn't play. So she wasn't letting, no, she ran her classroom like a tight ship. She was not playing. It was not going to be no BS. But ironically enough, that's where the fight actually took place at. Well, girl. Anywho. And then we had another class, which was, I feel like it was maybe math or science. I don't know. But this class, it was later on in the day. And he would kind of be like more, like, not as, in this class, I had friends in this class. Like, people in this class actually, like, you know, was cool with me. Because, I don't know, wherever I go, it's always easier for me to make an enemy than it is to make a friend, you know, because all the sugar in my tank, like I say, and then all the shit that I talk. But in this class, I actually had friends. We was like, I had people that was cool with me, that they whatever. So he really was the minority in this class. Everybody was not his favorite. So he kind of would like still like pop it, but not as much. But one day in this class, we actually had like a war of words, like where it's like, cause he would always just like, oh, shut up. Like anytime I say, like, I could raise my hand and answer a question or anything, and it just be like, shut up. Like, bitch, what you talking to? Like, me? Shut up. Why would I do that? That's crazy. Like, that's literally crazy. Why would I shut up? Sick, right? So we end up getting into it. This is the class that was later in the day. We get into it like, oh, and I'm giving it to him like, oh, bitch, you ugly as fuck, and this, that, third, And, you know, people is like laughing and carrying like on his time. He ain't like that. He ain't like that. So after this day, he made it his business to like always try to wanna get by, do a little, oh, don't bump me because you bumped me on my tip. Oh, it's not that. Or just always have something to say. Or just be, you know, in my mix. Why are you so worried about me? And don't forget, he gay. It's gonna always be their reminder that, oh, he gay. Like, okay, like what? Oh my God, like I said, that's literally bullying. That's literally bullying. It don't have to be, give me your lunch money or I'm taking your, because a bitch can't take nothing from me. A bitch taking nothing from me. Take what from who? No, never take nothing from me. Or just like walking up to you and being aggressive or being physical. That doesn't have to be bullying. Because like I say, I'm not coming here worried about you or y'all, or so for you to be constantly, oh, he fruity, he upon this, that, third, his, it's just like, okay, it's very unwarranted, very unnecessary, very bothersome, and very like, why? Why the fuck? Like, why? Like, what's the reason? You know? So, like I say, after that day where we had our exchange in the classroom, it was like imp. Now, I've always had a way of ignoring these type of things because, like I said, it's 8th grade at this point, so I'm pretty used to it, and I'm not sexually active, of course, and I'm not acting on these things. I'm just like being myself, you know? So whatever, like when people would say it, it just kind of would be over my head, water off a duck's back type thing. And I would just pay it or whatever. Unless, you know, you get doing too much, because then we gotta, I'm not backing down. I'm not backing down, and I'm not a stranger to conversation, period. So have at it, if you will. So one day, hold on. Because he have two, like I say, it's Blue in the crew. His two homeboys. You got one big, tall, dummy girl, just not fast at all, just slow. And then you got another one, he like, you know, quiet, but like supersonic. Quiet, but like supersonic. He do a lot too, but he more like demure with it. Like he a part of the shits, but like not necessarily like, you know, it was really Blue. I keep gonna say this boy name. Like I keep saying it's really Blue, the main one. Like just always on my case. Then the other friend that's really like not so fast, he just, you know, he's just slow. So, you know, slow does as slow is, or slow is as slow, whatever. You know how, you know, that it just, whatever, I could pay him. It ain't really no biggie. But the other one, he was kind of like the backup dancer, the cheerleader, if you will. Like just gotta, basically want to be the enforcer. Well, I actually learned that he was the enforcer. Like eventually during the, you know, SmackDown Brawl or whatever, I actually learned that he actually was the enforcer. But it just like, you know, that was his role. Okay, so flash forward back to this one day. We in Abbott class. We in Abbott. So we in class, and the one friend, I don't remember his name or like whatever, but the slow friend, because I ain't gonna say their names or whatever. Like I just really remember the one who I got into it with, because I would never forget this, because this whole entire time, like I said, I would always pop it and like, you know, have something to say back, or always like stood up for myself. But it was like, if you were a real bitch, you could stand next to a bitch. I could just feel energy like, oh, I could whoop your ass. You know, like you can't whoop me. Like, oh, you can't whoop me. I can feel the energy. Or you got other people where it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to like give you a lot of energy. I gotta like you can feel it. Like you can stand next to people and just like feel like okay, like if you're a real bitch anyway, I'm a real bitch. So we gonna be tussling and you just might get the best of me, but I'm gonna have it's gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna have to work you. And then you got the ones where it's like, we gonna battle it out type shit. Now, Blue, he, like I say, it 8th grade with a bald head always just threw me off. It just always threw me the fuck off. Like, why do you have a bald head in 8th grade? And then my grandma ex-husband had a bald head. He didn't play. Like, he didn't play. So it just kind of like, you see the correlation, it just kind of gave like, don't vote him. Like, you might not want to vote him. But you fuck with me, so you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck back. Period. Like, it's never given that for me. Like, I'm willing to, like, take my chances, where the odds may be stacked against me before I let you just play with me. Especially, I don't like don't think you finna have an audience. Anyway, he always with these two boys, which it just wouldn't matter. As long as he got his 2 friends with him, he's gonna just always try to do too much with me. And I just feel like, hey, no, not too much. And I can only ignore so much. I can only, and by the time this happened, this is like, probably like, toward the end of the school year, by the time we, everything erupted or whatever. Okay, so we in class, we at Miss Rio. I never forget, because she used to scream her head off. Like, if we didn't, like, do the assignment or have our work done or do, like, whatever as she expected or whatever, she would scream her head off. She would scream her head off. So on Tuesday and Thursday, it was like some type of, I can't remember what it was called, whatever. This is a long time ago. But they would have a tutor come in on Tuesday and Thursday, and they would like help us with different assignments, different classes, whatever. And the tutor, I can't remember what his name is. He was like a big tall buff man. Like he was, whatever. So we in class supposed to be doing our work, and then it's Blue and the crew. Blue's, I'm sitting right here. The slow friend, he's sitting we in groups. He's sitting at the group that's like, maybe, over here, like close to my right. But my back is like this, how the groups are. Now, Blue is sitting on, like behind his friend, but his back is faced this way. And then you got the other friend, like Rocket Power, supersonic, like, he quit, like, he ain't gonna lie. He throw them bitches. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He's sitting like more in the back, but like facing us, if you will. So we doing our assignment, the boy, like, he always get on my nerves, so friend. So that's kind of how I end up with, like, would end up getting into it with them. For the most part, if it wasn't them like starting me up with the whole like sissy type thing or whatever. The friend, he was just so annoying and just like would talk and say pointless stuff, make little stupid sounds and faces and voices and just do the most. So we in class, he doing that, and I was like, can you, like, I had to ask him, like, can you stop, like, come on now, cut it out. And one thing I mean, I'm real direct. I always have been, like, real, baby, I'm gonna press the button. Period. Press the goddamn button like me. That's me. I'm gonna press the button. So, can you stop? Point blank. He just keep it up. So, I like, hey, come on now. Go ahead and be quiet for me. Go ahead and be quiet. Steady going. So, hey, shut up. You like, shut up. He like, he get a little quiet, but like, him and the friends get like, Blue and other Supersonic tap in, like, they sync up. So then he get back to being loud. And like, come on now, shut your ass up. Cause you're getting on my nerves. Like, not for nothing, you getting on my nerves, period. Like, what's your point? Like, why? So the friend, Supersonic, his antennas perk up. So Blue, he say, oh, tell him to shut up again. I said, but shut up. Like, he's still going, shut up. He said, oh no, get up, come over here and tell him to shut up. Oh. Well, like, what do you mean? Because these lads work on very mobile. Like, what do you mean? Like, give me a boost on mobile. How, like, what you talking about? Got out my shut up. So he act like he want to get up. Oh, it's nothing. Boom, boom, boom. Like, here's the thing. Like, see, I was intimidated, but at the same time, don't call my bluff. Like, don't. I was like, 'cause I used to let him like teeter and totter. He is probably the person like out of all my years is I'll always be that one person like doing the most like or whatever because he gay on that no they don't like no fake whatever. Always that, but he is probably the person who I've dealt with the most like heckling it ever. Like with him, he just would not stop, and then the friends latched on, and then they were annoying to me as well, like ill, like it's just super uber annoying, and do the most. So yeah, me and Blue we get going like so we like now he get up I'm pulling him out the little desk thing, so he up he out the chair now, so we tussling now. In my mind, I'm thinking to myself like, damn, like you could have been just got this up whole like because like you actually doing it, but she don't know if, like I don't know. I could be asleep and I'm having a dream, but I could like narrate in my mind. I don't know if it's like a real bitch thing. I don't know like because I'm a real ass bitch. I don't know. Like I could be asleep and having a dream, but I could narrate it in my mind. Like, so anytime I'm doing something, I don't know how this thing, but like, so I'm whooping him, I'm just like, in my mind, I'm saying like, oh, babe, like, you should have been just got up, like, cause he ain't about nothing, so we throwing him out, like, we fighting, and the friend, like, he is getting upset that I'm like kind of 10 into him, the big slow one, so he decides he finna jump in, but like, I'm like, okay, I ain't worried about you, cause really, I'm feeling like, I can't lose to Blue. I almost say his name. I can't lose this fight to Blue because I feel like no, like you had this coming for a while. Like you been wanting this smoke, so like I have to let me show you like what I'm about. Cause really, like baby, it ain't. I'm not no big bad wolf. I'm not a big bad wolf, but I'm not scared, and you're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna just beat me up either. So I mean, like, hey, what it is. So we tussling. The tutor man, I cannot think of his name. Ms. Rio, she going crazy. She's screaming, hollering, whatever. The tutor man, he's trying to break us up. So we end up tussling or whatever around the classroom. We like close. Okay, the door was like right here. So our seats was like close to the door, and there's like the TV on the cart. So we get to the TV on the cart, like the man, he's in between us, and we still trying to tussle whatever. I'm swinging like around the TV. I'm just in my mind like, oh, like you, like babe, you is being my like girl, like yo shit, ho, like bitch, pop it, whoop his ass. Like I'm cheering myself on, cause like I said, I don't really got too many friends at this school. I don't know that many people. Like I'm at a new school, like whatever all that. So and then people just don't like me. That like. They do, but they don't. You gotta take me in doses. I'm the kind of person like, well, it's cute from afar, like love you from a distance type of thing. So people love to hate me. Like it's like I like you, but I actually don't. It's weird, whatever. So it was mostly just like on their side, and then I'm girl, whatever. Oh, he gay, beat that punk ass, whatever. So the man he breaking it up, like he done like tackled us, whatever. Trying to break it up. The other friend, he still, so I'm like swinging on both of them, like, whatever, fighting the other one around the TV. Oh, he's like, whatever, I'm swinging. The other one, but the big friend, he really like, slow. He not doing nothing. Like, I'm tagging him, and I'm really focusing on Blue. So the man done, and at this point, I'm giving it up. The man done tackled me on the floor. He tackled me. So he's like, oh, y'all, he trying to break us up or whatever. This school is like one of those inside schools, like it's like inside of a building. So the whole floor that came out of their classroom, like seeing the fight or whatever, like seeing like what, because it was like we ended up rumbling, like tearing it up. Like it's them three, well, them at first, it's them two first. It was Blue and the big dummy. That's what we'll call him, the big dummy. Blue and the big dummy, like. So I'm whooping on Blue, I'm working him, the big dummy, he's trying to get his lick in, like he ain't really, he just fighting until he fall. You know how you got that one friend to be like, oh, I helped, I was helping, but you wasn't doing nothing, like you was not helping. That's kind of what he was giving, whatever. So like, whatever. So the man done tackled us, whatever, like he like, oh no, like stop, he's trying to separate us. Like no, stop, all right, it's done, the fight is done, over with. So he's trying to get us out of the classroom. I get up, I'm walking out, man, supersonic, like came and lit my ass up. I'm not even much for no man. I ain't gonna fuck with you. Ain't gonna take no lie. I ain't gonna hold you, baby. He tore my ass up. It was like very quick, very like, oh, you thought you did, because I'm laughing while I'm fighting friends and I'm at half. I'm like, you know, I'm working blue. Like, and then the other one, like, I'm really like stunting. Baby, oh, you thought you did something? Oh, the friend was not having it. In the ninth hour, he showed his ass. He told me up. Like, I'm talking about, it was like a motherfucking blizzard hit. Like, when it's snowing Tallahassee type shit. Like, yeah. Like, I wasn't expecting it. Like just out of nowhere. Like, man, Chico had them hands on him. He was not playing. A up, did his big win. Blue, you wasn't about shit. The big dummy was not about shit. Like, child, like, y'all couldn't fuck with the girl. Y'all was not fucking with the Barbie, bitch. I was giving it up for y'all with y'all friend. Oh, he did his 1, 2, hands 3. Not gonna play. Like, grip baby in the building. Bitch, he told. I'm gonna give him his 10s. Like, it ain't been too many. Well, yeah, only 2 people beat me. Only 2 people, like, you know, just really worked me. So, like I gotta say, but 2, you know, man, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But, like, you know, that shit, it was crazy. I'm gonna give Chico his 10 because he had to clean me up. He had to be able to say, like, oh, the punk didn't just beat my friends up. They definitely, it was like, okay, we're gonna send him in. We're gonna send him in for a distraction. Then I'm gonna just come in. Like, that could have been the play. That literally could have been the play, because that's exactly what happened. Like, bitch, girl, when I say, I felt, in my mind, I felt like, okay, I got my vindication, because Blue, this was a predominantly Hispanic school. So it was very few, you know, and, you know, between us, it's just like, oh, you know, we see each other, and at the end of the day, like, you're not gonna play with me, like, or anybody don't play with me, but it's just like, I feel like you try me I feel like your friends probably wouldn't really care as much. You trying to try me to, like, you trying to make a step, make a name for yourself. Like, I really feel like you, like, it's you. And, like, if you at the forefront, it's always been you with bringing me the drama to my doorstep. So I feel like, okay, my problem is really with you. Your friends are just secondary, like, you know, just minor, like, kind of like mosquitoes, gnats in the summertime type shit. Like, I'm not really fixated on them. So after the fight, we it's like they break us up, whatever. We go to the office. Now, this is my first altercation at this school, because, like I say, I've been real good at this school. Miss Cannon had it out for me. Like, I ain't like her and she didn't like me either. She did not play. Like, well, I don't know, like, cause I don't know. She was Miss Cannon was mean, so me and her, we was kind of getting into it. You know, how I know whatever, but I was being my best self at this school. I had my best behavior report, like, at this school. My best academic year, I was doing good. So this is my first time being in trouble. Now, of course, the AP kind of, like, you know, knew who I was, like, you know, like, knew I had a mouth, because, you know, that's how it work at school. Now, I've been, like, you know, and then plus your file from other places or whatever. So when we get in office, whatever, it's kind of giving, like, oh, you know, they trying to say, like, I started with them, but then my mama wasn't having it. Like, my mama never played, so, like, it never gave that. Girl, we ended up going back and forth, all this having words. Like, I ended up not having to get suspended or whatever, because my mom was like, oh, no, like, no, because whatever, he come back to school, all that, 49 yards. I wouldn't care one another, because who wants to go to school? Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, you know, I already got my ones off of them, so was what it was with me regardless. My grades was pretty good. Like I said, my grades was good there. Hey, is what it is. After we leave out of the office, we go in the cafeteria for lunch. And I don't know why we went, all 4 of us, in the cafeteria at the same time. But when we got in the cafeteria, girl, why everybody was cheering and clapping them on? Now, in my mind, I'm like, I'm really laughing. Like, I'm laughing. I'm like, bitch, this is how much your bitches just don't like me. Because, like, I really tore that boy up. Like, now, the friend, I'm not gonna lie, he definitely beat me up. The friend beat me up, like, whatever. I'm not a liar. I was I would say what it is, but dude, like, that kind of, like, if y'all gonna cheer, like, how y'all cheer for them, but it's not, like, it's just weird. It's just, like, really, y'all did that shit out of Sprite, and I'm very much a Dr. Pepper kind of bitch. I like Dr. Pepper. Y'all did that out of Sprite. Because it just don't make sense. Like, if I work 2 of them and then 1 of them clean me up, like, how they getting up? Like, y'all just, like, it was weird. Y'all wasn't that I whooped this man ass, period. My mama, I whooped this man ass. And I know I whooped his ass because after that, I ain't never had no problem with him no more. We had no more smoke. He actually like another thing we was off the tea like his mama and my mama we stayed the longest because me like it was like an ongoing problem. Like it was always something like with me and this boy whatever. So my mama had done told me, oh, you need to tell the people da 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 and whatever all that shit. Go to the teacher, you know, go ahead and did all that like you know whatever. So he was in the office crying and oh like I apologize and I'll be going through it at home and this that and the third and oh I would have been friends with him and oh bitch please you was not gonna be my friend but you was trying to motherfucking harass me and bully me every motherfucking day. You not gonna be my friend. Stop! Why are you lying? You was not trying to be my friend. Like in every game we was friends like whatever the girl like please. So yeah then you get like I said then you get in the cafeteria and then you trying to like you did something. Like, girl, accepting awards and shit like you whooping on my ass. Girl, that's my baddest chain. Like, you really, it be too much, girl.